I'm Natasha Souter, and I'm one of nature's holistic nutritionists. Today I'm going to show you some amazing cures for the common cold and flu busters made from wonderful, nourishing whole foods. One of the most powerful ways to combat colds and flus this season is to strengthen your immune system. And considering that 70% of your immune system is in your gut, it is incredibly important to address your gut health first and foremost. One of the best ways to do that is to introduce fermented foods. Fermented foods such as sauerkraut and kimchi are incredibly high in beneficial bacteria, which restore the ecology in your gut and strengthen your immune system. Kimchi is a spicy, probiotic-rich food made of fermented vegetables that is incredibly immune boosting. If you're fighting a cold or flu, or even suffering from a hangover, dish up a helping of kimchi and get an incredible immune boost and an amazing dose of vitamin C. Fermented vegetables can be done really easily. You can do it in your very own kitchen. Here at Nature's, we've fermented sauerkraut and beets and carrots. So by following a specific process, you can get fermenting in your very own kitchen. Aside from keeping your digestive health intact, it's important to keep nutritious ingredients on hand that will help you get over your cold and flu. So let's head to the kitchen and make an immune-boosting elixir. So this is a really simple recipe. You start with your beautiful organic lemons. You want to use organic lemons specifically because you're going to be using the peel for this recipe, so you don't want all those herbicides and pesticides. So I'm going to start by chopping up my organic lemons. So lemons have incredible anti-inflammatory properties. They're loaded with antioxidants, and all that goodness is what your body needs when you feel like you're starting to get sick. So just so they can fit nicely in the jar, you want to cut your lemon slices in half, or whatever size you think is appropriate. And then fill up your mason jar with your lemon slices. The next ingredient I'm going to use here is some fresh ginger. Of course, you should wash your ginger first, and then you can just chop it into slices. Then you're going to just cut it into chunks. It doesn't really matter what the size of it is, just as long as it can get into the jar and fit in between all the lemon slices. So then you're going to take your ginger and place it on top of the lemon. And then, this is one of my favorite ingredients of this elixir. You're going to take some organic cinnamon sticks. Cinnamon will help balance your blood sugar to help with the sweetener in this recipe, which is delicious honey. So the last ingredient of this restorative cough remedy is honey. So I really like Dicky Bee's honey. It's a local honey. So the benefit of using local honey is that it contains the pollens from your local area that will help you combat the allergies if you have any. So I'm just going to pour the honey over all the other ingredients until they're covered. The benefits from all the other ingredients will meld with the honey and just form this incredibly healing tonic. So this restorative tonic is full of incredibly nutrient-dense foods that will help you combat any flu or virus this season and keep you healthy. Research has shown that drinking hot liquids can significantly reduce the amount of streptobacteria in your throat. So join me in the kitchen where I'll show you a delicious recipe for a savory classic. Some of the best home remedies have been around for centuries. Have you ever heard your grandmother say, "Just drink some chicken soup"? Well, guess what? Grandma was right. Chicken soup is good for the cold, not just the soul. According to a recent study, chicken soup has incredible components that actually are immune boosting. From the anti-inflammatory veggies to the mineral-rich broth, chicken soup can be the best thing to help you get over your cold or flu. To make your soup as nutritious as possible, switch out some of the more processed ingredients like your typical chicken noodles for some whole grains like rice or buckwheat, and incorporate as many vegetables as possible, especially the sulfur-containing vegetables, which are amazing for immune boosting, like onions and garlic. So if you're making your chicken soup from scratch at home, make sure you use a low-sodium chicken broth instead of some of the conventional broths that have so many additives and extra salt that your body really doesn't need when it's trying to heal. If you're feeling under the weather and aren't up for making your own soup, we have some soup here on hand made by our Loving Nature's team that you can always grab on the go. Now to recap on these powerful flu busters, try kimchi and other fermented foods to restore your gut ecology. Try this delicious cold elixir that's full of body boosting goodness. and pour yourself a delicious bowl of homemade chicken soup that will comfort you and bring you back to health.